Smack 'em a gob, everybody. Check it out, man. We are recording this on the 30th of September, which happens to be my guest's birthday. Mr. Jackson Rawding, how you doing? Happy birthday, brother.
Smacking my god, brother. I'm doing all right. Great. Thank you for asking. Can't wait to do this. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Thanks. Yeah, I Jackson wrote me a while ago. I'm really bad with Facebook messengers and shit. And since it was Jackson's birthday today, I went to Messenger to wish you a happy birthday. And then I saw that message you sent and asking for, hey man, come on, we'll do top top 20 1984 videos. And I guess you sent me that before I got that donation from my friend Travis to do a top 10 1984 video, which, those that seen it, you're going to see my top 10 repeated, but this one's top 20. So I got 10 others that I'm going to do. And Jackson's got 20 that you all don't know yet. Now, I want to say before we get into this, Jackson,
Yeah.
1984 to me is the last year. There's a lot of great things that came out after 1984. Don't get it twisted, everybody. Let's cut the deck. There's a shit ton of classic killer albums that came out after 1984, like Rain and Blood, Hall of the Mountain King, Sabotage. I can go on. There's a lot of good stuff, but none of it is as good as a lot of these albums from 1984 that I don't think it's improved. It's kept kicking ass, but to me, 1984 is my cut date. 1984 is Jackson's favorite year of metal.
Hell yeah.
Mine is 1980, and I mean, I was 14 years old, dude. It was the perfect time, and I got so much, British Steel, Heaven and Hell, fucking the First Maiden, Saxon, two Saxon albums, Def Leppard, On Through the Night, Women and Children First, Back in Black. God damn, what a year! It was intense for me, I don't know if I've done a top. Maybe I have a top 10 of 1980, but
Yeah, you did the top 20 albums of 1980. And I missed I missed when you did those albums. Those are awesome. Of each like the year of the 80s, and then you left off at 83.
oh, yeah, I stopped at 83, right? It
Mhm.
just became too difficult for me, man. It's like I just stopped. I mean, I may do it again if somebody donates. I'll do it, But yeah, I just haven't been in the mood to go because it's hard work, man.
I bet, but I love those videos.
And there's some people don't understand that. Hey, man, sometimes something slips off the crack that I don't talk about, and then they're like, "Why didn't you discuss this? Why didn't you discuss that?" But dude, if you all were to make the same videos, I'd be there leaving comments going, "Why didn't you bring up this? Why didn't you bring up that?" You know what I mean? I do my best, But yeah, on my top 1984, people were like, "Where the fuck is Defenders of the Faith?" I was like, "Fuck, I forgot," and it
Yeah.
definitely needs to be on my list. All right. So I rectified that. But believe it or not, Defender of the Faith doesn't still make my top 10, but it makes my top 20 for sure. I love that.
Oh, same here.
I don't think Judas Priest has made an album as good as Defender of the Faith since Defenders of the Faith. That's how I feel. I feel that, I mean, they make some great shit. I'm a big fan of Angel Retribution. I love Firepower. Shit, I even like Nostradamus. But everything from Defenders was not as good, in my opinion. So tell me, Jackson, why 1984 is your favorite year of metal?
It's got so many killer albums. I mean, it has my like I don't want to spoil too much, but it's got like Killer Maiden album, Judas Priest, two Manowar albums. It was like
Yeah,
two
two
and a
fucking
fucking
Manowar albums. How badass is that?
how badass is that, man? Like, and it's just it's just too much. I've Van Halen 1984. That's near and dear to my heart too. It's just there's so much. It was hard for me to put it together, this list, and the honorable mentions I have, this stuff I had to leave off of it. There's just so much good shit that came out that year. I'm just like, oh man, it's for me personally. I mean, it's all timeline, but like I realized like, oh shit, you know what? 1984 has like a bunch of albums I fucking love.
Yeah.
And I put together 1980 like years like you have in the 80s of favorite albums, and I would say 83 and 84 and 85 were probably the hardest ones to put together. 85 wasn't as hard as the least hardest of the three, but those 3 years were really hard to put it together. Top 20 for myself.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
So you want to get started? Let's do 5. Each 5. You go your 20 to 15, and I'll go, and then we go back and forth.
Sure. So 20 for me, the Bathory album, the self-debut Bathory, killer album. There's a bunch of stuff rivaling that, but you know what? I listened to it today, and I'm like, this album's fucking, it's awesome. It's great. It's raw. It's fucking just, it's heavy. I wish it was longer, but that's number 20. Number 19, Venom, At War with Satan. That's a killer album too. Fucking, I think it's underappreciated. It should be higher on my list, but the stuff I just like a little bit more. I love a little more than that. 18, Sirth Ungol, Kingdom of the Dead. That album's so good. It's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a great one.
And then number 17, Van Halen, 1984. Number 16, Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. I want to say that album used to be like, when I first got into Judas Priest, my first favorite Judas Priest album. There have just been others that have overtaken it over the years. And just as the more I got into Judas Priest, it kind of went down the list. Not to take anything away from it. That album is just fucking awesome. I love it. The Sentinel, what a killer track. But it's got, it should be higher too, along the lines of the Venom, but it just, there's other things I just love more than that over that time. And some things are more recent that have happened in the last couple of years. So that's 20 to 16. Do you want me to go to 15 or stop there?
All the way to 15, man.
All the 15? Okay, 15 is Y&T and Rock We Trust. I only discovered this album like 3 years ago, Ralph, and I think it kicks ass. I was like, holy shit, where has this album been all my life? This stuff's a killer. And if I listened to this album like probably 10 years ago or more, it probably would be higher, but I only discovered this album like 3 years ago, and it's awesome.
All right. Okay. Well,
yeah, you?
Dude, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna have to put. I'm gonna go all the way to 15, but I got 26 here.
Oh, I got lots more. I'll talk about the honorable mentions later for myself.
Well, I ain't gonna have no honorable mentions. I'm gonna rate them right now. I mean, everything up to 20 is an honorable mention. At 26, Deep Purple's Perfect Strangers. I love the album. It does have some filler, and I do not agree that it's the greatest comeback album ever, but I do like it. 26. 25, Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. That fucking, it's got 2 vocals, but the rest is Black Star, Evil Eye. My God. Now your ships have burned. All right. And number 24, Sign of the Hammer, Manowar. Fucking mountains, man. And number 23, Armored Saint, March of the Saint.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking awesome album. Number 22, At War with Satan by Venom. Number 21, Bathory, the first Bathory album, which is a game changer, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they took what Venom did and made it more disgusting. But anyway, all right, those are my honorable mentions then. All right, now at number 20, Psalm 9 from Trouble. Definitely a fucking doom masterpiece to me. And I love the shitty production. Those early Metal Blade albums, it has that vibe, that stinky, fucked up vibe. And that album has it. You know, it's hard to believe it's like a religious album, but it's heavy and doomy as fuck. And number 19, Stay Hungry, Twisted Sister. I love that fucking album. Burn in Hell, The Beast is my favorite song off it. SMF, Don't Let Me Down, the title track, Captain Howdy. Fucking awesome. Awesome album. Number 18, my favorite album from Warlock. Burning the Witches is a fucking masterpiece. I never thought and I love Triumph and Agony and True Steel, but man, Burning the Witches to me is the shit. Number 17, the first Great White album. It's the only album I like from the band because it's a heavy metal album. They turned into a blues-based band after that. Give me that first Great White album any day. At number 16, Icon. You know Icon there, Jackson?
No, I don't.
Dude, check out the first Icon album, 1984. Fucking awesome. Awesome.
It's that high on your list, too.
And don't look into any other Icon because, well, I don't know, you might like it, but the second album, they became AOR.
Oof.
Or the other. That this one is heavy metal and it's awesome. And number 15, Queensryche, The Warning. Fucking Roads to Man is my favorite Queensryche song. That album just rules. I saw Todd Delatorre do that whole album not too long.
Oh, lucky.
All right, at number 14. Oh, no, that's it. 15. All right, now you go.
Do you want me to do my honorable mentions first before I continue, or say that?
Go ahead. Go for it.
Give my that's ironic. My number 26, if I had it, well, it's not at any particular number, but the bottom is Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers. I like that album. And another one I got is Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales. Warlock, Burning the Witches. Running Wild, Gates to Purgatory. That album is fucking wicked.
Yeah, I forgot that one. That's an awesome one.
It is. Omen, Battle Axe. That album's awesome too. That a killer. And now from number 14 is Metallica's Ride the Lightning. And before you go, oh, that's too low. I love it. It's great. It should be a little higher. But I was struggling today of where to put it. There's just every other album I have on my list I love more than that. But it's still killer, not to demean anything. It's on my top 20. Number 13, Queensryche, The Warning. That's probably my third favorite Queensryche album. There's two more I like more than that. But it kills. I love that album. I never get sick of it. Dio, The Last in Line. I mean, Egypt. Come on, the chains that's a great song. And just the title track. Fucking One Night in the City. I love that song too. It is the first Dio album I actually heard, believe it or not. I heard that before any other Dio album, and I'm like, I got given the CD when I used to work for my old boss. I used to paint because he got somewhere. And he's like, "Oh, you might like this. It's heavy metal." I'm like, "Oh, I'll check it out." When I was 17, and I'm like, "Oh shit, this is awesome!" And I had to find more Dio, and after that, I just found the debut album, and I was a fan from there on out. Number 11, Metal Church's debut album, Metal Church. Almost cracked it. And then are we going to number 10 or what?
11.
11. Okay, Metal Church's Metal Church, then I'm done then.
All right. All right, me at number 14, Dungeons Are Calling from Sabotage.
Oh, it should be on my list. Oh,
forgot about that one?
I forgot about that one. Fuck me.
See, people, we all forget, man.
Oh, that should have been on my list. Oh my God. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's an awesome album, I gotta say.
it is. I forgot it came out in '84. It's my bad. Stupid.
At number 13, my favorite Anthrax album, Fistful of Metal.
Oh,
Never get sick of that album all these years later. Fucking awesome album. At number 12, you spoke about it, Last in Line. I Speed at Night, We Rock, One Night
yeah.
City. Fucking, what an awesome album. Evil Eyes, Egypt,
Yeah.
Chains Are On. Fucking awesome. And the best time I ever saw Dio was that tour, Last in Line tour. Everybody talks about Sacred Heart with the Dragon. Wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, but fucking Last in Line blew it off. You can see most of it on the home video special from the Spectrum.
Really?
Dude, he had a big snake come out. Vivian Campbell did a guitar solo with his guitar glowing. Dio had a whip that he would, like whip the sky and it would be pyro. It was fucking amazing, man.
Oh,
Definitely the best time I ever saw Dio. All right, number 11, Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. All
hell yeah.
cracking that top 10. What a man, I'll never forget buying that album for the first time and hearing what I remember the most about hearing that album for the first time was the ending of Jawbreaker. When he hits those high notes, I was like floored listening to that. I was like, fuck. Just to get off the subject for a second, but I'm going to say on Judas Priest. I recently put up a video of Rob Halford saying, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it, right?
Yeah.
People were writing these lyrics, like the lyrics of Eat Me Alive. It's like, spread eagle, my rod of steel injects, spread eagle against the wall, you're well equipped to take it all. Now, that's so gay, right? But if you really listen to the lyrics, it could be a dude talking about a chick.
It could be. I thought that originally.
A lot of these lines that people, Rob, this. All of you shut the hell up. Go back to Sin After Sin, to the song Raw Deal. In those lyrics, he says, I'm at a bar at Fire Island. I don't know if you know what Fire Island is, but Fire Island is a gay place. And he's going to a gay bar. Now, those lyrics are gay, but well equipped to take it all, man. Chicks are well equipped to take it all. You can, Jawbreaker. Oh, that's a song about sucking a big cock, Jawbreaker. No, it could be, but at the same time, it could be a chick getting her jaw broken. It's like open interpretation. Raw Deal is not open to interpretation. He's basically saying in the song, I walk into a gay bar, All right, but that's it. All right, now your top 10.
Number 10, it was that between Metal Church's debut and this album, and it was so close, but it's Manowar, Sign of the Hammer. I love Mountains. One of my favorite. But my favorite ballads Eric Adams sings. His voice just really shines on that. I mean, if you haven't checked out the song Mountains, I don't know what to say. That song is killer. And all the song Animals and Thor, the Powerhead's great. It's just awesome. And there's some dumb songs on there, but they're not like the worst. I mean, I'd say the worst song on there is probably like All Men Play on
Dead. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
No, either. But I mean, it's not bad enough to take down where I like that album. So, for number 10. Number 9 is Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. I fucking love that album. Like where your ships were burned and like fucking just fucking the album's awesome. The instrumentals are great. It's that to me when I first listened to it back in like 2000. I downloaded it. I was like, that was a game changer to me. I was like, fuck, this guy is an amazing guitar player. I was sold. I got to check out the rest of his stuff. I got to check out anybody he's influenced. Jeff Scott Soto is just killer. Number 8, Armored Saint, March of the Saint. Love that album. Fucking great. Armored Saint are my like 10th favorite band, and this October I'm gonna go see them live with opening for Wasp. My first time ever seeing Armored Saint.
Oh, get ready. You're gonna
I
get
will.
impressed. You will be impressed. Armored Saint never I've seen them a million times. Every time they're awesome.
Lucky.
Never a bad show.
This been on my bucket list forever, and I haven't seen them. Number 7, Saxon Crusader. Now, I love Crusader. It's tough between my two favorite albums from Saxon. It's Denim and Leather and Crusader, and it always changes. And I would say probably right now it's Denim and Leather is my favorite, but fuck, I love Crusader. Even that stupid cheesy song with like a bit of what you fancy. It's so dumb, but I still like it. It's a dumb song, but I enjoy that song. It's like fucking good, and it's enjoyable. The song, the title track, fucking just let me rock. Fuck, I enjoy it, and people just try to, and some people are like, it's not that great. It sucks. You only like it for the cover art. And I'm like, no, I mean the cover art's great. Don't get me wrong, but I think the whole song album's all killer, no filler, personally. And then number 6, Dawkins, Tooth and Nail. I love that album. Fuck, that's a great album, Tooth and Nail. So that's the best Dawkins album in my opinion, and that's also all killer, no filler. Are we going to number 5 or just number ending at 6?
All right, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Dawkins is my number 10, and it's all killer, no filler.
Yeah.
I love that, and I saw that tour twice. One time open for Last in Line Dio, and another time opening for Twist Sister and Y&T. I got to see twice on that tour. At number 9, Iron Maiden's Power Slave. To me, the last great Maiden album. You know, from the first album up to Power Slave is my Iron Maiden. Yeah, they have some songs sprinkled here later on, but no albums to me was as tight as the first 5. So that makes my number 9. Number 4, 1984. I was just listening on my iPod, the Girl Gone Bad song. Man, Eddie's on fire on that song, man. And then you got House of Pain. I'll Wait is awesome. I love Van Halen with keyboards and David Lee Roth. Because if you have keyboards with no Dave, that shit sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, 1984. Number 7, their best album, Out of the Cellar, Rat. Every song's a winner. Fucking rules. Number 6, Hail to England, man. Manowar.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Kill with Power. What a great album. And now, as I put on my last video, number 5 is a tie. The first Wasp album and the first Metal Church album. Oh, wait. I should have stopped there. But anyway, I'll do my top 4. Go ahead.
Number 5, Hail to England from Manowar. Fucking love it. It should be up there, but the other 4 is just too hard. I mean, number 1 to 3 is really tied, but I had to really narrow it down because it switches. Number 4, Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath. Fucking love that album. It's my favorite Merciful Fate album. It's just all killer, no filler. King Diamond, the whole band's on fire. It's just fucking great. It's perfection. Number 3, my favorite Iron Maiden album, Pirate Power Slave. It's that again, all killer, no filler. Fucking Back in the Village. I'm so glad you love that song. Oh, yeah. Nobody likes that song. Nobody talks about it, or if they do mention it, they say it sucks. I love it. It's good, refreshing to see that you like it too. So love it. Yeah, it's great, and it's just, to me, I remember listening to that album on repeat when I first heard it, and I was just like hooked. And number 2, number 1, it's tough. It changes all the time. Okay, technically they're tied. It just changes. So right now, it's basically like just splitting hairs. 2 is the first Wasp album, and number 1, Jag Panzer, Ample Destruction. I fucking love it. I loved it when I first heard it. Just so many killer tunes. I mean, you just get like License to Kill, fucking Symphony of Terror, Terror. What else? Fucking the Crucifix, which is like my favorite, one of my favorite songs on there. And I heard it the first time after I checked out Jag Panzer when I got introduced to them through their Mechanized Warfare. I heard that and I was like, this is killer. I got to check out the rest of this band. I got to check out their discography and everything. And I was downloading stuff. And I downloaded that and I was like, this is like really awesome. And over time, it grew on me. So I love Ample Destruction. It is my favorite album. I mean, technically it is with Wasp and Maiden, but right now I had to put one at number one. I put that one at number one. So yeah, what do you think of that?
I love that album. I forgot to write it down, but then again, I didn't know it was from '84, and you got me that album.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that album. That shit's awesome. Should have made my list. Um, yeah, great list, dude.
Thank you.
Me, number 4, it's an EP, Haunting the Chapel, Slayer. It's my favorite Slayer release. That's my favorite Slayer album, EP. Number 3, Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
It is a fucking game changer. It's like their first album's a game changer. This was even more of a game changer. This is where Metallica showed, hey, we have a little more musical depth. You know, Fade to Black and Call of Cthulhu. You know, they threw in, you know, a couple left turns that pissed people off. You know, I'll never forget, man. I went to LA in 1985, and that was the first time I ever witnessed anybody not liking Metallica.
Wow.
They were calling them sellouts.
Back then?
Yeah, because of Fade to Black. And the guy also went off on the beginning of Fight Fire with Fire. What is that, Disney World shit? I was like, dude, that song's one of the great. That to me, that's the best fucking. Well, that and Creeping Death, the best fucking song on the album. Fuck the beginning. The beginning is great. It's a little, yeah, it sounds a little Disney, but then it comes in and fucks everything up. Whatever. And you know, and then you know, I heard the same shit with the One video, and then you know the Black Album. In a way, people are right, but at the same time, Metallica's doing whatever the fuck they want. I don't like it. I didn't like Loads. I didn't like Saint Anger. I didn't like Death Pathetic. But they were doing what they wanted to do. And they're not following anybody's lead. So I respect them for that. Would I buy those albums? I don't respect them that much. But I'm just saying. I love Hardwired, though. Number 2, Morbid Tales, man. That song, that fucking album just blew my mind back in '84. I think I got it the year after. I could be wrong. I think I got an '80.
Number from Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales, number 2, amazing.
Yeah, all the way up there. It's
wow.
For me another game changer because you know right at the cusp of you know Motley Crue fucking everything up with Theater of Pain. Where everybody, and even Judas Priest, and Morbid Tales for me and my number 1 were poised right there. That all right, follow these bands when shit gets bad, you know, and that's what I did, you know. But you know, Celtic Frost did disappoint me with Cold Lake. I even liked Into the Pandemonium, but Cold Lake, and I liked their last one, Matthias, whatever it's called. Number 1, and I don't think there's ever been an album done better than this album. And it's not even my favorite album from Merciful Fate. Don't Break the Oath. I love, my favorite is the EP, then Melissa, then Don't Break the Oath. Don't Break the Oath, but they're all 3 pretty much equal, you know? I just give the edge, and it might have to do with timeline because I discovered Merciful Fate before Melissa. You know, my friend brought the EP and blew my mind. I bought it. Then I got Melissa. Then I got fucking Don't Break the Oath, you know. So it's like, that is, I don't think there's ever been an album as good as Don't Break the Oath since 1984. And that's why I have that belief. To me, 1984 was just the peak. You know, all the awesome shit that came out after it is awesome, but it's no Don't Break the Oath. So that's it, my friend. That's our top 10, 20 1984 albums.
Hell yeah.
Right on, dude. You had a good time?
I had a great time, Ralph. It's hopefully I didn't ruin the episode. Yeah.
No, you didn't, dude. You swung, you flew, you flowed through it, and everything was badass, man. So, right on, bro. I'm gonna take care of a few things here. Unfortunately, my brother's not here to help me out, and my plate is full. But hey, I was able to do this. And by the way, I did trivia earlier. Out of the ninth, this is the ninth time I did trivia for Contrarians.
Oh, nice.
I won 8 times.
Nice.
And I won today.
Awesome.
I won today. The one time I lost, it's questionable. It's questionable. I think I won that one too. But hey, whatever. 8 out of 9 is pretty badass. And today they were really hard questions, you know. But anyway, that's that. This is that. I want to wish you a very happy birthday, my friend. Thank you for everything you do for me. I really do appreciate it. And any last words?
Just thanks, Ralph, for the entire just years after years of killer videos and just dedicating your time and making just killer I don't want to say content because it sounds kind of cheap, but I want to say killer videos for your channel, for your viewers, for everybody who wants to watch, of just informative and entertaining about music in general, your passion for it. And I love it. And it's great. You prove they're the rare exception to the rule that you can prove that you can have content and like quantity and quality.
Thanks, man.
At the same time. And I look forward to it. I don't take you for granted. I look all the time. I'm like, what see the uploads you put up there. Let's see what track by track. Let's see the only news that matters. Let's see, or an album review. Let's see anything, a suck versus suck, whatever. I look forward to it. It's awesome. The last one with the 2 princes albums, I just die laughing. It was great.
Yeah.
And I suffered through it too because I knew you were doing it, and I listened to both. Man, those are horrible. Those suck so bad.
Songs, I mean, hey, man. I got attacked more on Facebook than actually YouTube with the Prince thing.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit.
Yeah, more. I don't think anybody attacked me on YouTube. If they did, I forgot about it. But I mean, there's people on YouTube that leave comments like, "Hey, man, yeah, that's cool. I love Prince, but that's cool. You don't like him." Those people are cool as fuck. But then there's some people that have to let me know that you don't understand the genius of Prince. And I'm like, well, of course, duh. I don't get it. You get it. I get it that you get it. I don't get it. I can play you shit that you'll fucking hate. Can you imagine if I get one of these Prince fans saying, come here, I'm going to put on Matando Goyos from Brujeria. Let's see if you like this shit. They'll fucking cringe, man. And to me, that's some genius shit, Brujeria, man. But anyway. Hey, man, it's not, and then some guy wrote, you're trolling. It's like, no, I'm not trolling because somebody paid for me to do this. I'd be trolling if I just threw it out there with nobody telling me. Yeah, let me go piss off some Prince fans. And that's not my thing. I don't want to piss off Prince fans, but I don't mind pissing off the delicate Prince fans that have to attack me. Oh, yeah, those people I enjoy pissing off. That shit. But everybody else, one of my best friends in the world, Ruben De La Rosa, fucking loves Prince. Huge Prince fan. I haven't caught him doing anything anti-heterosexual. I'm waiting. But anyway, I'm kidding. I love Ruben, and he's as straight as can be. Shit, I'm more gay than Ruben.
But it's just, he loves Prince. It's just, I tried to get it, but I agree with you. He sounds dated as fuck.
Yeah.
His music is terribly dated. It's it's more dated than the Vangina shit that from fucking Sammy Belcher. It's fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
No, I'm telling you, dude, I swear to you, there was a guy that left a comment that was a huge Prince fan. And he even said it. This shit is so dated sounding, but I still love it because it's from my time. But yeah, listen to it now. It's super dated. You know,
Yeah,
see, now that's a fucking well-educated Prince fan right there.
I agree.
Yeah, but
Oh, I just don't get the appeal, and I didn't even back then I didn't get the appeal, and I'm like, this is like a shit. Is this like the shitty rock version of like Michael Jackson, but it's shitty and rock, but it doesn't rock, and it's just dated shitty keyboards and fuck,
yeah,
it's horrible.
and because you're part of the podcast page. I love beating up on Prince there, and the only reason I love beating up on Prince because of Ian. Ian
Yeah,
loves to share those Manowar pictures,
yeah,
the loincloth. And I'm like, well, look at these Prince pictures where he's only wearing a thong.
yeah.
It's even more than Manowar, you know? And look at Manowar. I go, yeah, but look at Prince. It's even more. So I love doing that. I love going on there and just goofing on Prince, just to fuck with Ian. But anyway, dude, again, thank you so much, man. Happy birthday. And
Thank you.
smack 'em a gob, bro.
Oh my God.
And thank you, everybody, for watching.